No, there's not. And then following Commission 1, we will have Commission 2 to present, and following that, we will go into discussion. May I ask Commission 1 to take the podium? Are we going to present?
Not Commission 1. I'm Commission 2.
Is it Commission 2? Who's Commission 1?
Commission 1. Commission 1 has come after Commission 2.
Okay, Commission 2? Commission 2, may we have you? Set the scene. Colleagues, can we assist with just setting up the... Or you can have your laptop and then just provide an overview.
Oh,
Do you have it?
no, I didn't type on my laptop. There was the laptop it belongs to the department. But anyway,
He said, can we have the laptop just to assist the chairperson?
Sorry, sir. Sorry, so did your laptop? You want us to present or just...
You can just give a summary and overview, and then that will be made available anyway to the department. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Chair and Program Director. My name is Loli Makubu Parenost. I'm the member of the Western Cape Provincial Geographical Names Committee. I was in Committee 2. Committee 2, yes, yeah. Anyway, in general, I must thank the members of the committee. They always say that, in isiZulu or in isiXhosa, they say iningi liyabona ububende. The majority spoil the rod. So we're a small group, but we had very fruitful and deliberations. And I'm happy with the way we progressed. We started slowly but surely. And in general, we went throughout the document itself from section 1 up to section 13, and we've made our comments. And I think it was a fair process. And in some instances, we took a longer time to deliberate on a particular aspect or matter. And also the main thing the gap that we identify is the regulations that in some instances, the Act itself, even the recommendations or amendments rather that are made, they are silent on certain matters and how certain processes should be followed, consultations and so on and so on. However, we did at the end make the general comments. And then in some instances, we felt that the suggested amendments needed to be tweaked, be it typos, be it in terms of the way they were written, they would be sort of like there was ambiguity in those. But then we went throughout the sections, section by section, and we made our own comments. And all our comments, we on the column that was provided, we did type those comments. We copied what was recommended on that column. And then we pasted it on the column where we're supposed to comment, and then we highlighted that in yellow. In some instances where we could not reach, not consensus per se, where the discussion was very robust, we then decided to say that let's put a comment, because we sort of like had different, as a committee or subcommittee of this, had different views on the matter. But we highlighted that in yellow, and in some instances we then added comment. We would rephrase so that the department can know what is it that we're suggesting. In some instances, we were not prescriptive in terms of what is it that needs to be done, but the department or whoever is dealing with the act to consider, for instance, your tribunal, the consultations, and the other stuff. So, but in general, let me thank the members who were with me, the team, and most importantly also the scribe and everybody else who participated. And thank you so much. I think that's in a nutshell. I'm not sure if I'm leaving out anything without being specific. I thank you.
Thank you, Commission 1, for that generous feedback. Commission 2, apologies. After lunch is the graveyard session. But anyway, we are all awake and we are all alive. So, amendment are silent on certain matters. There were suggested amendments that needed to be tweaked, inconsistencies, and some sections are ambiguous. So, the team have provided inputs into that and highlighted that on yellow, where discussions were robust. The team have placed comments and highlighted that in yellow as well. And I think we do look forward to see the amendments, but we will have the national GANC to comment after the presentations of the just high level on the commissions and then also on the way forward. Shall we have Commission 1?
Good afternoon, everyone. You have me very, very nervous here. But anyway. Okay, so first of all, I just want to say thank you to the organizers. I can say it was a day well planned, and you were out to meet your goals. So I need to say it's a good effort that you made. Not a good, it's actually an excellent effort. So thank you for that. My thoughts on today. I thought I was going to sit here and just talk and talk, and also to speak up for the Khoisan that I represent. So as you can see, it was something I expected something completely different. Unfortunately, you didn't give me that chance. So I hope you will invite us back again. Today, you have really thrown me personally in the deep end of the pool, but it was an enjoyable experience. It was a huge, huge learning curve. And at first, I don't know about the people who were sitting at the tables, but I had no idea what I was doing. Okay. So, but as we went along, and with the help of all the people in the room, in the planning room, I think we made it. So thank you very much for that. And also for putting me at ease, so that I wasn't so nervous when I had to. I don't know what it is that I did. I wasn't really nervous afterwards, and it went quite free flowing. I think it was looking into your faces all the time that put me at ease. So yeah, things went smooth sailing afterwards, and I hope and I trust and I pray very hard that we will make an impact with this bill that we're trying to put through. It was amazing. There was so much learning to do. There was learning from the floor. There was learning from your department. Was learning from the legal team. And I can tell you, I probably can become a lawyer now. So the comments were also fruitful. And I thank you for your input, really. It was amazing to see how people's minds just opened and how they could bring about and bring about issues and even when we didn't know what to do, they would talk. I mean, we could take from that talk. We could make up our own minds as to what we wanted to say in that bill or whatever. So yeah, very, very valuable. There was also fantastic participation from everybody. And so, once again, I need to say thank you very, very much. And I must say good luck to you, all of you who are busy with this effort, and that it is going to be a very good success. Thank you.
So, thank you to the chairpersons that have given just a high level overview of one new experience. It has been a learning curve, and that the comments have been captured in the document that you have been working with. And I'm sure that the SANGC and the National Department would really look into it, as well as ensure that it finds its way within the amendment bill. So I wonder if I should just general deliberations on the process. We've just heard now from the chairperson from Commission 1 that it has been a learning curve. Indeed, okay. That is what policy making and drafting green, white, green, and bold are. It is a consultative process, and to ensure that every citizen have the input into lawmaking. That is what the Constitution. Thank you. My voice sounds different from with this one. I'm just raising the energies a bit. So yeah, that is what policy making, legislative making is all about. Everyone gets the participation in the process. And I really would like to thank, the small teams, because we were really a small team that assembled here today to provide input into the process. There are still a mile to walk, and this is just the beginning. And I am hoping that SANGC and the National Department of Sport, Arts and Culture, that this consultative process have met the objective. I think we have. And I'm also noting that the inputs, today is not the end of the inputs for Western Cape. We will still provide inputs until the end or the due March 2025. So, with that said, may I see if there are any other burning issue that anyone in this room want to provide to SANGC and National Department of Sport, Arts and Culture? Are there any other burning issue related to what we've done today that you still want to provide? Yes, thank you, ma'am. Oh, oh, they are live streaming, so they want us to have accountability to when they see what we are saying so that they can trace us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Chairperson. I also want to allude to what my sister was saying. We had different expectations this morning. That's why you can see a lot of people stayed away. But I'm not going to go into that detail. But I have learned a lot today from the legal people, from the provincial people, from everybody. And I think, this is a very good, it is a must. If you look at the objective is to look at the changing of names. Okay? And if you look at changing of names, you've got to look at the history. And if you look at the history, you've got to acknowledge 2,000 years of history. And that is the Khoisan that is totally excluded. They are silenced for one or other reason. But we are not going to just leave it there. And also in terms of the names, when you take Khoisan names, you've got to change the system in terms of the, if you take up home affairs, my grandson has got a Khoisan name, and he is going to write matric. But we cannot get his ID because the system was not designed for the exclamation in front of his name. So that is also one of those things that we have to take into consideration, because you are not just going to get colonial names, you are going to get the indigenous names as well. So you must be able to write those names. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. I think it was a very insightful. As I said, it's part of being part of the process and to make your voice heard and to make sure that you see yourself within the legislation and the changes that is aligned or aligned to that, what you want to see as the community. That would be then put forward to National and SANGC for consideration. And then we await the updated amendments after all the provincial consultation has been concluded. At this point, I'd like to thank everyone for your active participation, your focus that you have brought, the learnings that we all have shared today. May it not be the last. I wish to see you all in other commissions and in other, if I may say, subject areas as well. Because your contributions have really been robust and also on point. At this point, thank you very much. Baie dankie en kos kakhulu. I'll ask Sipho just to see a few notes, and then following that, we will ask the Acting Chief Director, Ms. Tembi Malau, to give us the thanks and the way forward. And then lastly, a group photo, because you were so sterling. I need all of your beautiful smiles on that photo. And it will be a record that you have been part of this process. Sipho?
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Well, what can I say? Thank you. So as the West thank you, we can now also be counted to have supported this process. We give our own input into this process. So yeah, looking forward to what the other provinces are going to contribute. So yeah, in those few words, thank you so much.
You want Mr. Legal also to say something? Benedict, you're not off the hook. You led us into the process and why we are here, and you took us line for line through the bill. So it's just be prudent that the Western Cape here, whether we have made our mark according to the goals and the objectives that you made our mark according to the goals and the objectives that you have set for us.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I must say, you know, when they say don't judge a book by its cover, the morning when I saw the attendance, I was really deterred because I'm just but a passing person, but you guys will be regulated by this piece of document. But once you got into the commissions, the work ethics, the conduct, it wasn't a tick box exercise, and you have no idea how much that is going to make me look so much clever from your inputs, and by extension, those people that reside, I think, down the road in Parliament will look even better off than us. Know that this is our work, and for that, I thank you very, very much. The two ladies who were surprised by this particular process, I'm very glad that it was voted. I thank you very much. I thank all the conductors, everybody that has made my job also behind the scene to be seamless. I thank you, ma'am. From the first minute we met, been welcoming and supporting. I appreciate that very much. And everybody else, I cannot thank you enough. Ke a leboga, thank you.
Now I hear that Setswana coming out. Kialaboha. So Timmy, I cannot let you go without saying something from the National Department of Sport, Arts and Culture, even if it's just 1 minute, so that the stakeholders can hear your voice as you normally roar like the lion, you know, of Judah. So I'll hand over to you to do the way forward and the closing remarks. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I cannot say no to Carol, you know, when she asks of me of anything, because she knows that
she'll be able to get hold of me at some point, and she'll be like, she'll be able to get hold of me at some point, and she'll be like, no, I'm not helping, I'm not coming. So it's provinces like the Western Cape that you rely on when there's demands and instructions from the national department, and you know that with colleagues like Carol, Michael, Anita, and there's Alien, and then there's your boss, your HOD, and then your MEC. I really want to thank the entire, Department of Cultural Affairs from of this entire process is to assist us as a nation not to forget. Because we are who we are because of who they were. And it's actually I think a privilege for us to have you in this meeting. It would have been good to have quite a number of the Khoi and San community. I think I really was looking forward to having those discussions with them. I know it could be very robust discussions, but they are necessary. And we really are grateful for this engagement. And I think, like everybody has said, that we may not be filling the room, but what came out of those commissions would actually go an extra mile. And like one professor once said to me, that developing policy and formulating policy is not like taking minutes. And so, Tembi, don't expect your comments because I was saying, no, but this is what I said, and it's not captured. And he said, no, we're not taking minutes. It's a policy process. So I think that's what we've done. But I think from what our legal guru just said, we are expecting to have inputs from this province that would actually find their way to our higher offices, Western Cape, acknowledging the history of this beautiful province. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sustembi. And with that, I cannot say any more because it is from the National Department. I then close this consultation session, but it's still open. Please, it's still open until the end of March. So please submit further comments. That would be much appreciated. Michael down here. Yes, will assist with the hard copies of the presentation. So please get one from him. May I just please ask for everyone just to come forward to have a group photo? Thank you.